Following Swan's swan song, Dampier found himself in command of a captured Spanish ship. They docked in what is now known as King Sound in northwest Australia, and remained there roughly 2 months in early 1688. And it was there that Dampier began to compile copious notes on the flora and fauna and the peoples of this unfamiliar land. He arrived back home completely broke and unknown, with the exception of one possession, a heavily tattooed slave called Gioli. Whether Dampier bought this young man or saved him from captivity remains in some dispute, but my research suggests to me that it's sadly the former. He wrote in his journals and eventual narratives that the two had formed a bond during their long and arduous travels at sea. Perceive that as you may. In 1697, Dampier's chronicles of his first circumnavigation were published under the title of A New Voyage Round the World, and it made waves among the chattering classes. All apologies there for the bad pun. This book, now largely forgotten, had a great influence, though, in its time and on succeeding generations. It greatly influenced Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels, and many have suggested that the book's protagonist, Captain Lemuel Gulliver, was indeed based on Dampier himself. It's also thought that these writings played a pivotal role in two other major works of British literature, Samuel Coleridge's Rime of the Ancient Mariner and Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe. These recollections also had a direct impact on Charles Darwin, who included it in his library aboard the Beagle, and frequently references Dampier's notes on the Galapagos Islands in his writings. Darwin was particularly fond of the term subspecies, which Dampier himself had incredibly coined during his first visits to the Americas. He spent his final days in obscurity, squabbling in court along with the other sailors of his final voyage over the spoils owed to them from the considerable haul of the Spanish galleon. In death, as in birth, the exact date of his passing is unknown, but we do know that he died in London in 1715 in his 63rd year.